Jamaica's track and field athletes and coaches continue to be in high demand, but while the nation is known for its sprinting prowess worldwide, it's the demand for the island's field events coaches, which is also taking center stage.
O'Dane Richards' gold medal at the Commonwealth Games in Scotland last year was further proof that the country is improving leaps and bounds in the throws events. Less than a year later, the country's throwing coaches are being sought after even more. Former national junior discus and shot put thrower Omar Bryan, now a coach, was recently asked to work with two young female throws athletes from the Cayman Islands. Although he had only a weekend to work with the two young throwers, Bryan says he was able to address many technical flaws.
We are about halfway through the training for Lacey, who is now doing the discus, and for Nelly, who is now doing the javelin. And what I've identified so far are problems that I think can be corrected between now and the Carifta Games. However, I mean, you can't say for sure because, you have challenges and sometimes it doesn't go as planned. Molly
Moore, who was the chaperone for the two girls, is also a chief race starter in the Cayman Islands. In lauding Jamaica's high school track and field system, she says the expertise of Jamaican coaches, and in particular field events coaches, would be welcomed in the Cayman Islands.
We are lacking mostly in the field events, I must say in the field events, and that would be really, really beneficial to us if we could get a few coaches or even train some of our Caymanians to become field coaches, and we're so close, 45 minutes away, so they could come over and be qualified.
15-year-old Danielle Thomas, who is a two-time bronze medalist at the under-17 level at the Carifta Championships, says she learned a new work ethic in the short time.
It's very hard, but I mean, I like the hard work and the good workout because you don't usually get this in Cayman. So here it's kind of new, but I feel that it's better and that it can improve me a lot more than what I throw now.
Lacey Barnes, who is also 15 years old, says her main concern going into Carifta is her technique.
I'm very impressed with how I've gone so far in terms of my technique. I definitely feel with the little bit of time we had so far that my technique has improved immensely, so I'm very proud of that.
Meanwhile, Bryan was full of praise for another coach, Julian Robinson, who coaches Commonwealth champion Richards, as well as Travis Smytle and 2012 World Junior champion Frederick Dakers.
Well, I feel good, I mean, it's good that people are now looking to Jamaica for track and field in terms of the non-traditional events like throws. I think I must credit this to some extent to Mr. Robinson of Calabar, who has a lot of the regional records from the junior level up to the senior level.
Both Barnes and Thomas have already met the qualifying standards for the Carifta Championships to be held in St. Kitts and Nevis from April 4 to 6. Jermaine Brown reporting for TVJ Sports.